Hi, y'all. I'm just going to check in with you on this little short here and let you know that I learned that the only way to find out if you have a bone infection is an MRI, and I don't believe anybody's going to do it. My last trip to a dermatologist specifically, she revealed that to me. And being that I did have a bad fall May 2021 and did not receive antibiotics and did pierce my head and possibly my skull with a rusty grate, ground grate that had sharp edges. There's a video on it. And received not even as much as a tetanus shot or a physical examination, even though it was billed. All lies. He did nothing for me. I laid in the bed for hours and then got a CAT scan and sent home. And my head wouldn't have even been cleaned off of the matted blood if I hadn't gone out and complained. And he sent nurses in to do that. But I'm not going to get that. I'm going back to my old ways. I'm going to take black walnut and I'm going to supplement that with oil of oregano in the morning with juice and hope that any infection and parasitical invasion is eradicated with that, with God's natural, powerful healing remedies. With all the modern technology, doctors are unwilling to do simple things like pull something out with tweezers. Everything's blood tests, everything's typing into the computer and garnering your information and just basically not even facing you, facing a computer, a laptop, typing. It's not really what it used to be years ago. And really, the best person to guard your temple is your own self. You know your body. I know I'm pulling out little translucent, hard white larvae. I have not submitted that. I have submitted some other critters I have been able to bring in. They don't have labs that are set up maybe for this particular one. Who knows what's wrong that nobody seems to be detecting anything in the few visits I've had about this malady. Uh, I did eradicate something that was here for a long time. It was right here. They said it was actinic keratosis. I got rid of it myself, doing my own thing. It was with me for quite a long time. There are pictures showing it. And I got rid of it with all my astringents and oil of oregano and vinegar, which is extracting medicinal properties of eggplant. I have gotten rid of that myself. Now, one came back right here, but I'm getting rid of it, and it's gone. There's just a little rough spot here that I've got some ointment on it. But I am telling you now, you are the one in charge of your health. And if you put yourself in someone else's hands, you are trusting their judgment. So make sure you get the right person who is giving you credibility, listening to you. It's a cooperative effort. It's not something where they know your body more than you do. And if they don't want to respect you and respect what you're telling and submitting to them, the information, the multitude of information at their hands, and they're not really sitting down and thinking about it, and they come up with a conclusion right off at the bat, at the first, when you meet them, get away. That's all I have to say today. And I will say something else. God gave us some very powerful things, and all the pharmaceutical industry does is garner some of those things and mix it up with chemistry of some other things and copyright it and make money off it. Some of the most powerful things are in our natural environments. Learn your herbs and remedies like the old-fashioned pioneer people did. And they lived a long time, a lot of them. You know, the less that people saw doctors and got all these needles and things, the longer they were living. There are a lot of centenarians, or there are a lot of people in their hundreds that have just been dying off of these past few years. And they didn't go to all this extreme that people want to do. That's basically, a lot of it is conjecture and experimental, and you're subjecting yourself to it, and you do not even know what the ingredients are. So just investigate and research what you're taking. Google has a lot of information online, and make sure that the information that you're reading off that browser is coming from a, medical university or something like that. But anyway, you have a blessed day, everybody. And by the way, the man who invented and had the FDA approve laser surgery, LASIK, he's been trying to get it off the market because a lot of times people are having failures with that and going blind. It might even work at first. And some people have killed themselves. It's kind of connected with suicide. So I can tell you some people have had great success. Before you go and get LASIK surgery, try castor oil. Castor oil has been known to take away cataracts, which I've been told I'm starting to get one at my last eye exam. No fun. But castor oil, 100% virgin cold pressed and hexane free, is the only kind you should use for that. The movie stars use it to make the whites of their eyes whiter, and it's good for dry eye also. And there's no harm done to your eyes, but it does seem to take away and dissolve cataracts somehow. Putting it in before you go to bed. I'm not advising anyone to do it. I'm just saying this is what I've heard. You have a blessed day.